What is up, everybody? It's Mark the Mike, and this is another The Wrestling Battle podcast by Wrestling Inc. I'm Mark the Mike. I'm joined by my tag partner, Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
Uh, Again, like tons of wrestling that has to be covered. We got an NXT Halloween Havoc. We had the Weekend Wrestling. We had some random shoes popping up on our feeds, guessing who they are. Yeah, a lot of stuff has been happening this week in wrestling. But first, we have our wrestling retrospect, and the pick was Mike Santana. Um, I will say this is a newer match. This was probably one of my favorite matches of him since he went back to Impact Wrestling, and is against someone that I'm actually a humongous fan of as well because once he went to Impact Wrestling, I was excited for him as well. This was I think the last match they had together to end their storyline. So this was at TNA. This was at Rebellion 2025, October 19th. That was actually like not this month. It was like a month ago or something like that. It was posted this month. Um, it's Mustafa Ali versus Mike Santana. Falls count anywhere. I think this was my match of the night at this pay per view anyway. Um, they beat the living crap out of each other. He had the help with the four. Even Tasha Steele got it. She got like power drived on a bunch of stuff. They tore the place out. They were fighting outside. They're fighting inside, and it was a good way to end their rivalry because I know they were fighting each other for like a good 2 months before this, and this was the last match they had. Mike Santana gets the win, but he took a beating and a half in order to get it. So I definitely watch it. It's on TNA Wrestling. It's actually for free to watch, so definitely check it out. It's on. That's where I got the YouTube channel.
Okay, my first one is, and it's very close to when he came to NXT.
Nice.
This is Ricky Starks versus Mike Santana.
Okay.
It's HOG's YouTube channel,
Oh,
House of
nice.
Glory Wrestling,
Nice.
where Santana was the champ, I think, for a
He's still
year,
the
or
champ.
oh, he's still the heavyweight champ.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
He's still the champ.
all right. So it seemed, has it been a year?
He won it
It looks like it.
again.
Okay, he lost it and won it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. He won
okay,
it. Yeah, he won it again. Like he's the current champ now.
okay. So he's got two belts. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, but I don't think they don't let him use the.
No, no, I get it. I get it.
It's sad. I wish he did. That belt's nice.
This is true. Um, this one is a really good match. It's actually a very long one too, and then it goes into some story stuff for HOG at the end.
Yeah.
Um, that figures into like the end of the match. This one, you can just see Ricky. Ricky is Ricky,
Yep.
showboating, doing the Michael Jackson on the top rope, um, playing to the crowd. So you get a lot of that. You get uh so there's a section of the match where they just start going hold for hold, like submission for submission. I'm like, oh shit, okay, because neither one of them is really known for submission. Like they can do it, but you see them doing like STF into crossface and all that stuff. I'm like,
I
damn,
can see
all right,
Santana. He's a big Brett fan.
okay.
Yeah.
So they go into that, and then the end of the match, unfortunately, and it's boo boo because these guys, I guess that Santana was beefing with, got involved. They ruined the end of the match. So I think technically Ricky won because of interference.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't him, it wasn't his group,
Ah, okay.
but the yeah. So it kind of just goes into that, and that's the end of the match.
Nice. Um, I actually took another House of Glory match as well. This is Cedric Alexander versus Mike Santana. This was for the House of Glory Championship, and it's Santana versus Cedric Alexander. Um, this was in the spot where they usually do it in Queens. It looks like a church.
Hmm.
Um, again, like the way they go at it, feels like seeing Cedric actually go the way he's going in this match makes me happy. He's not in the cuffs of WWE because he's doing things that I haven't seen him do in a long time. He's bringing back a lot of the ROH stuff that he used to do when he was there. Um, but he's a bit heavier, so he does a lot more power moves. He was like doing some power bombs. He was doing some mean like brain busters and stuff. Um, they have really good chemistry. He goes for the gut check and he reverses it. Santana catches him with the cutter, and that's how he wins the match and retains his title. After the match, they shook hands and he celebrated him being in House of Glory as well, and the crowd pretty much stood on their feet for Cedric, so it was nice. I think it was his first show, um, his first big show after his release.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. The second one I have, this one is still on AEW's channel. It is from 7/28/20. AEW Dark, my favorite show.
Yes. I think they
Bring
could
it
use
back.
that nowadays,
Yeah, I think so.
even though there's so much wrestling going on.
True, but I would watch it.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
it'll help a lot of the new people.
definitely definitely. This one is six. Yeah, 6 man. Six. No, what do you call it? Triple threat tag match, I
Yeah,
guess. For the six guys, but
three is a
SCU.
6-man tag.
No, no, no.
There's three
Two,
different
two
tag
v two v
teams.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
three
So
different
three.
triple threat tag,
Yeah,
right?
three triple threat tag. Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
better.
SCU versus Santana and Ortiz versus Private Party.
That sounds
And
like a good match.
I miss all those tag teams. They were
Me
good.
too.
I wonder where Private Party is. That's all I gotta say.
What
Where are they?
rumors I've heard is that WWE has contacted them, but they're looking at Marquis Health,
Oh, okay.
which is the one with the braids. That's the one that's
Okay.
got hit a lot of the time. But they've
Uh,
been doing house shows and stuff. They've been doing like indie shows.
okay. Okay. This one is it's a like you said, it's a really good match. They are flying all over the place. The cool thing I didn't remember was that Proud and Powerful has some cool ass gear,
Yeah, they did.
and they have the cool the overalls, but these are the Yankee theme ones, so they're the pinstripes,
Nice.
so they look dope. It's a lot of like also forget that they were the bad guys. So there's a ton of shifty stuff they're doing. This is also the era of Matt Hardy, Big Money Matt,
Yeah.
managing Private Party. So he's out there too. So it's a lot of personalities going on in this match. Uh, Obviously CD is doing his thing, but I think he kind of gets got by Isaiah. So at the end he gets caught by Isaiah because he flies out the ring and catches him.
Nice.
So he's out, right? So Quinn's in the ring, and then Santana, I think because they took the tag thing off, it looked more like he ripped off his armband,
Yeah.
which I don't know why Quinn would catch the armband of another man, but he catches the armband and looks at it. The ref goes, "Hey, he did whatever it was." Hey, hey, hey! Ref goes to chastise him. And he takes the thing from him, goes to throw it out, and then he just gets kicked in the nuts by Ortiz. It's the
Ouch.
funniest shit, and that's how they win. Kicking the nuts, roll up.
Nice. Um, my last one also is a tag team match. This was in Impact Wrestling. This was April 27th, 2017. This is Decay versus LAX for the World Tag Team Championships in a street fight, which is this is still when Impact Wrestling had the Octagon ring. Um, this had everything from tables to thumbtacks to everything in between. The referee fucked his hand up, counting on a pair of thumbtacks. Um, they win with a blockbuster brainbuster that they did to Crazy Steve. This was when they were like a full group too. So Hernandez was in there. Demonte was in there as well with Conan. Conan was their manager. Um, there was a lot of shenanigans with Rosemary. She misted Santana in the face. There was a lot of chaos going all around the ring. So yes, it's just a lot of shit going on. But they win their first tag team championships off of DK.
Okay,
DK was a cool team
cool.
too. And that's it.
It's
That's
just
our
that most of them. It's just that most of them are gone, right? Because
yeah.
it's just Rosemary. I don't know. Is Crazy Steve hurt?
Crazy Steve's still there, but he's hurt. Yeah, he works. He
Oh,
does backstage stuff too.
okay, gotcha.
And then
I remember
he's
PCO and like
yeah. And then
the t-
Abyss is doing working WWE.
he was in the original one.
Yeah, Abyss. It was Abyss, Crazy Steve, and Rosemary.
Wow, I never saw the original one. Okay.
No, the second broken showdown of it. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, and it was a Decay. It was Abyss, Crazy Steve, and Rosemary.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I missed that whole thing.
yeah. I'll say check that one out. That's when Gregory Helms was still in Impact, and he fell in
Hmm.
the water and he became the Hurricane.
I've seen the clip.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
that's
that was the same one.
okay. All right.
That
Cool.
was actually a really cool one. And
All right.
their theme was actually pretty cool, and their aesthetic is pretty cool. Like that would be
Hmm.
something that we would do down the line. DK was actually a pretty cool looking tag team.
Okay.
Um, all
All
right,
right. Let me get this last one.
go ahead.
It is also HOG. So it's on their channel. This one is Penta El Zero Miedo versus Mike Santana.
Nice.
And it's from 9 months ago. It does not have the exact date on it. Oh, here it goes. January 15th, 2025 is when it happened, I guess. Uh, and this one, as you expect, is a very physical match. And it's just, for some reason, I guess because they have history,
Yeah.
and maybe they probably have beef. The entire beginning of this match, Penta's got a microphone and he's just talking mad shit. I'm like, damn. Also, it is Joker Penta.
Okay. I like that
So
outfit.
I don't know if he's like a if he's a bad guy when he's that one or what have you. If it's just a color,
No, it's
but he
just an
seems like a
alternate suit.
okay. Okay. So they have extremely physical match. Again, I think that's the thing of Mike Santana is like his matches lately after he left AEW have all been like super physical, like almost old school type of wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you get that here, but I think the story here is like he's having some type of partnership with Mike Shelley, with Alex Shelley.
Yeah.
This is also before he went to WWE,
Yeah.
and so Mike Santana is wearing like their gear, if
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean, the shorts with the kick pads.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he's dressed like Chris Sabin. I don't know if he was his partner, but as you could expect, that into the end of the match, Mike Shelley's a distraction, and then what's his finisher? The spin the block is the clothesline.
Yeah.
So Penta's like trying to get momentum, and then it's just super sudden, and he gets caught with spin the block, and then even the crowd is like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah.
It was a weird match, but it was very good. So
Nice. I'll try to get all these on the Facebook page, so definitely check those out when you can. So we have a new wrestling retrospect at the end of the show. I guess we could scan through the weekend wrestling what we remember. Probably the big stories, and then we do Halloween Havoc review.
okay,
So biggest thing in Monday Night Raw that happened was Jey Uso won the number one contender against CM Punk at Saturday Night Main Event. So they were fighting for the world title, which is vacant. Because Seth Rollins got real life, he got hurt his arm. Storylines, they kicked him out and destroyed him last week on Raw. So whatever you want to take it, take it. What do you think of Jay getting no more contenders?
I'm not mad, but I would have liked it if Jimmy would have said, but it is what it is.
I think he's gonna. I think Jimmy's gonna get. I, I I feel like Jimmy's gonna have a bigger part after. If Jay wins the title, that's gonna be interesting, and where the direction they take him. I have a big feeling CM Punk is winning the world title, and I think he's gonna hold it for a little bit. Um, Shit, actually really want Drew McIntyre to win. That'd be just funny. Just the fact that they're not fighting each other, they both win the world titles, or they both such a hater that they just fuck each other up for it. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see where they go and the dynamic of it, because it looks like they're trying to get more momentum on Jimmy Uso as well. He was like the final three, um, well, final four, and then Dominic it was the last one, and then he threw them out and stuff. Um, yeah, I'm interested in that match. See who wins. We had a solid Raw. Shout out to Maxine Dupree and Becky Lynch. 2 nights in a row, like she killed it.
It was good.
Yeah,
Good to see.
yeah. She's improving. We're getting some stuff with Roxanne Perez and Nikki Bella this week. So she fought Roxanne Perez fought Stephanie Vaquer. That was a pretty solid match.
So
Um,
my question is,
yes,
where's Maxine on the card this week?
she's on a title shot, but I don't think she's wrestling this week.
And that's my problem. Is because a new character gets some momentum and they don't even like she doesn't have to fight Becky again, but just give her a match.
If she doesn't have a match, I feel like she should have a big promo going for the IC title.
I mean something, but she has no presence in the division except showing up once in a
Well,
while.
she has 2 wins off of Becky, and both of them were cheap wins.
But you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I got
Before
you.
that, where was she?
Yeah, that's true. She
And
needs to
then
get
after
momentum.
that, where will she go?
Let's see.
So she, I don't let's see that my only issue is people be disappearing into the fog. They show up out the fog, be like, "Yo, remember me?" Like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" And then they just go back in.
So so far that's previewed on this Monday Night Raw is Nikki Bella versus Roxanne, Penta versus Rusev for number contender, and then CM Punk meets ahead with Jey Uso. Those are the things that are highlighted. We don't know if she's actually wrestling tonight. We'll see though. The other thing is new tag team champions with AJ Lee. That's the tag team. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee win the tag titles off of Finn Balor and JD.
That's pretty funny. That matches up like that.
Yeah. No, Xavier Woods, make sure you know it too. He keeps saying
Mm,
calling them AJ Lee.
that's funny.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay with it, but I'm also like again like the tag team division on Monday Night Raw needs a lot of work. Whatever Xavier Woods said on his post about them getting the tag titles, he's 100% correct. Like you are, you have 2 people that never tagged him before or never would have tagged before getting the titles, and Pierce is a tyrant. I agree with him. um, I think they are.
Yeah, it sucks. It
Yeah,
sucks when again, why are these established tag teams just begin be like that? But what is the point?
I'm getting tired of this. A couple things I'm getting tired of is when you have a group and you still lose.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
something, especially if it was a heel group. Like it was a babyface group, I understand because the babyfaces don't really interfere. It's the heels that do. But if you do have an extra person, and honestly, like this is something that's been a issue for a while, and then this goes to any managers. Like if you're outside, I give credit. This week, Zelina Vega, she got interfered. She hurt Corona and people and shit. So, like she is actually doing stuff in outside the ring. If you're gonna be a presence outside the ring, do something. Don't just
Well, they
yeah.
I think the problem also is the story because remember they always they have this fascination now of making Dominic not on the same page as the other two guys.
Yeah,
So now it's like they make sense of the this is how they're going to lose part. So that's the thing that's like it. They're not just doing it out of nowhere,
yeah,
right? They're making a sense. The problem is, it's just it doesn't seem like it's the right decision to go that way
yeah,
because it just makes the group seem now like it's just a bunch of bundling people. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, sure, they had all the tag gold not too long ago, and Dom's had two belts, and they Judgment Day stays with gold, but they just seem clumsy. like like they win when they're on the same page and they help each other. So
yeah,
why wouldn't they just put their differences aside and keep winning?
yeah. Egos. That's what
Yeah, yeah.
they need Liv Morgan back.
But yeah,
Dipshit.
where's the rest of the tag team division? We'll see.
Yeah. Well, we have the women's tag team championships being defended this week on Raw, so we'll see them on Raw. We haven't seen them on Raw for a bit, so we'll see them on Raw. I think they're fighting Bailey and Lyra Valkyrie. Uh, Raw was solid. If you graded what you grade Raw?
B plus.
I'm at the B plus too. I like the Rusev and Dominic. I like how he'd been using the hammer.
I just like that it's smart.
Yeah,
That
he's
whatever he
yeah,
does is not doesn't seem too like I see it coming. It's more like deceptive, like,
yeah.
even to the crowd and stuff. I'm like, all right, okay.
He also does it as in like he's looking for shit to use, and then he found the hammer. Because he looked under the ring, he looked at other places to see if he did something else beyond that. But the way he's using the hammer and stuff, he also did it in AAA this weekend as well. That he used the hammer and shit and took out Dragon Lee. He fought him for the AAA title.
That's
Um,
because he's trying to get a new variant of his figure that comes with a hammer. Watch.
there you go. Let's go. He's a big figure fan, so let's see. I wonder if he still collects his own figure now. I bet he does, because he was a big toy fan. Like he has a huge collection. Brian Myers and Cardona was talking about it. That Dominic like was talking to him because he was at NXT's taping. He was talking to Cardona about the figure hunting and stuff like that. So he's a big figure person. Um, go to NXT. We had the challenge for which we were going to be reviewing the Halloween Havoc. Um, but we had the X Division Championship match between Leon Slater and Stax.
That's solid.
That was solid. I
Mhm.
like the character work, and again, I like the fact that Adrian Grace was trying to do stuff outside the ring.
That's true.
Taylor Paxi vowed to become NXT Women's Champion. I thought that promo was great. Jasper Troy defeats Zachary Wentz. So we're gonna have
It's to be noted that was a speed match,
yes,
which is good. They still keep the speed title as a thing.
yeah, and it's part of NXT now, so they're
It
getting
feels like it feels like 205 Live though when they they changed the branding.
yeah, it's true, but it goes fast and stuff like that. So you're gonna have Jasper Troy versus Axiom, to find out who's gonna be number one contender. It's against Grande Americano.
Don't forget, I don't say it as a bad thing. I like 205.
Yeah, I love the 205. I think we highlighted 205 so much on when it was on. So uh so yeah, they were fighting for the Grande Americano, which I one thing I'll give them credit is the fact that the graphic of the Speed Champion is it's Gable's Grande Americano, and not Kaiser, because it was Gable that won the title.
Has anybody been holding it on television recently?
No,
I haven't seen them.
yeah, he was the last one to hold the title, so I'm fine with them actually using that graphic. It
But
just
are they saying he's the champion? Or are they?
no, because he's the champion. Yeah, they're gonna fight him for the title. So they say that Grande Americano is the speed champion. He did a promo after the match too. So he's gonna meet whoever wins the match, which I have a feeling Axiom is gonna fight Grande Americano, which is gonna be a good match.
Hmm.
Um, what else? We have Soroka having to um forfeit because the leg injury. Cesario agreed to defend the title against Blake Monroe. We have our review at the end of the show. That was actually pretty solid. Um, OTM is back. They defeated Hank and Tank.
They murdered it. They look like they dead. Pretty much.
And then we had JC Jane and Reed versus Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dame. And there's a lot of, it looked like there's some drama between the two, but then Tatum Paxley got the hand over them and called her their finish.
Hmm.
And then we had Ricky Sane smashed Trick Williams through the table.
Yes.
That was pretty good. And I think the back and forth is really good. I love what Trick Williams was doing. I like Ricky Saint's promo work, so I thought it was really solid.
Yep.
NXT, where you will give it.
NXT, I'll give it an A minus.
I keep it an A minus as well.
I
Um,
think again, rotation of characters. You see who the major players are for going into the show.
yeah,
Like there's nothing. You're sitting there wondering what the hell happened with so and so. They even got Miles and Tavion Heights and stuff. So they again, stuff is constantly rotated with
yeah,
NXT.
yeah. I agree. Because if it's not just a promo, it's the match. If it's not a match, it's a promo. At least they
And
have
then
the
they
back. Yeah.
so as wasn't this the show with the Jinky where she had the costume on, where Jordan had the costume,
Yes.
or was that on the pay per view?
No, no, it was at the pay per view.
Was it the pay per view? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Because I forgot.
Oh man, those comments. They had
She
me.
invites it. She knows what she's doing. She says certain things. It sets people off. It's hilarious.
I did see Dynamite. Um, Sadly, I was wishing some stories went on and went away, but no, they did not.
No, I didn't see. I didn't get to
Um,
see Dynamite.
so I'll run through it really fast. The show was, I'll say the show was like a C plus. I just feel like again we have Moxie has to go. He has to go away for a while, and that's going to a point that it needs to be done. Like now you had Darby actually get the win, the big win, and then he's still back the next week. He's fighting Kyle Fletcher.
Hmm.
Uh, so not Kyle Fletcher, Kyle O'Reilly. The first match we had was Joe Powerhouse Hobbs and Sabata versus MVP Lashley and Benjamin. They won by submission, but they did some heel tactics in order to get it. I liked the promo he gave. I liked the way why the reasons why. But beyond that, like it just didn't hit after that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Darby promising to protect AEW forever from the Death Riders, so he's pretty much gonna be the Sting to the Death Riders, as Sting was to the NWO.
I mean, you can look at it that way. It just
Yeah,
doesn't feel that way.
it
It
doesn't feel
just
like it. It's just like
it
just
just
leave.
feels like Darby's trying to save the company. Everybody else gave up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of messed up.
We had a four-way women's, which was actually quite fun. We had Bane and Ford versus Hater and Amadate versus Willow and Harley versus Blue and Hart. It was a fun match. It brought characters up. Hater and Amade won with a mean freaking headbutt into a clothesline. Adamante has a really mean headbutt. I would say it's close to Rhea Ripley's. Rhea Ripley's I say is just stronger because she's just a bigger lady.
Hmm.
But she has a mean headbutt, and like I feel bad when they catch it. Um, yeah, Chris Statlander and Harvey Cameron ruined Mercedes Monet's celebration. I thought that was the highlight of AEW for me.
Why they why they gotta do Mini Monet like that? Come
That
on,
shit
man.
had me rolling. I think the way it worked too is the fact that that happened, and the way Chris Statlander threw her on and made her look just like the doll was like,
Yeah,
that
that
actually
was pretty
aimed
funny.
perfectly.
They
So
have to make a figure of her with the doll, and now the cake version. They have to. They need to. Somebody needs to.
I think Harley Cameron needs to have the puppet with her when they finally make a figure of her.
No, I'm saying they need to make the variation of the cake face
They do.
that
They do.
comes with a Monet with the cake on her face.
There you go. We had John Moxley O'Reilly. And O'Reilly defeats Mox by disqualification because he pretty much had the Death Riders destroy him and stuff like that. And then our main event was we have Briscoe, Cassidy, and Strong versus Yuta, Garcia, and Casanoli. They won. Briscoe and Cassidy won. The main event was the undisputed. It was Bandito versus Okada. I think that was actually the highlight of the show. That match was actually really good, and I give Bandito credit with selling that arm because he was selling that arm the whole time, and he suplexed him with one arm and stuff like that, and actually worked pretty well. The show itself, I'll go C plus, but that match and then the women's four way was actually probably the highlights of the night. And then we also got some of the tag teams that are gonna be part of the tournament. We got Monet is gonna be with Athena. Um, we got Tony Storm and Mina as well. So there you go. Going through there, we have Friday Night SmackDown. I actually been digging how SmackDown been running. Undisputed Champion Cody Rhodes interferes Drew McIntyre. Jimmy Uso comes out and helps him as well. So Jimmy is on both shows.
Yes, sir.
There you go. They had Tama Tonga, JC Mateo versus Ray Phoenix and Shinsuke Nakamura. The MFTs win, but I understand it's for story arc reasons because they did jump them, and that's the reason why they tag teamed because they got jumped by them. But don't be jobbing Nakamura, please. You got Tiffany Stratton versus Kiana James. Thought the match was okay. Um, it ended with Jay Cargo returning and beating the shit out of Stratton and everyone else.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah,
She looked cool.
yeah. Someone posted she came in as Storm and came back as Scar from the Lion King.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I can see it.
The highlight of the show, I think Ilya Dragunov versus Aleister Black.
Yeah. Solid match. And of course, Damian Priest was not happy.
Nope, nope. Him and Rhea have same black eye. Drew McIntyre defeats Jimmy Uso in a no DQ, and then Cody Rhodes comes out and gets Claymored as well.
That was a good match.
Yeah.
Big Jim to this thing, but he got.
Yep.
And then Cody got kicked in the head.
What would you give?
Again, so
Yeah.
listen, that's all I want to see is Cody get kicked in the head
Yes.
every once in a while.
Yes. Black eye to start doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What you get SmackDown?
SmackDown, I give it an A. I think it's, it is feeling better than it was, but I think that's more in part to just maybe the matchups feel fresher
Yeah.
because
I,
Black and Dragunov, that's brand new. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And highlighted also,
Yeah.
and push the story forward also.
Yeah. I agree.
And then Big Jim is in the main event. That's pushing stuff forward also because it's true. So
Yeah.
again, I mean, maybe the weakest part is the MFT stuff, but even that wasn't bad this week.
Yeah. It wasn't bad.
So I can't really find anything that's like this was whack this week. You know what I mean? So I give it a solid A.
Yeah. I
And
agree.
Jay beat the shit out of Tish.
Yes. I agree. I agree. Solid. All right. NXT Halloween Havoc. It will be our pay per view that we review. We kick off with Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus Mr. Iguana and La Parca.
This was a lucha car crash for me the best way because the, the crowd was going bananas. So they were just having fun. I liked it. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'll go
I
four.
say it would be better if they had more chemistry. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So they wouldn't have little awkward things. Again, I also realize there's a language barrier too, so I give a little bit more ease there. So, because I'm sure, yes, Iguana and Parker's probably speak English, but they probably have accents, and one has a mask on. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So let's be real.
I enjoyed the match. I enjoyed the match more than the tag title match, so I'll go four as well. Um, Next match we had the Day of the Dead match. North American Championship, Ethan Page versus Helio, Dead Dr. Wagner.
A very very good match. Somehow the light thing didn't bother me, like the Mountain Dew match did.
Yeah,
That's all I was thinking in my head.
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
this is the same Mountain Dew ass lighting. Um, I'm not familiar with uh El Hijo del
Dr. Wagner.
Wagner Jr.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar with his game, but he is a very, very good wrestler.
yeah.
So,
I
and the
enjoyed it.
Ethan Page, they tore it down. I'm gonna say 4 or 5.
I'm gonna go 4-7-5, and I'm gonna say match of the night. I just think they. I think Ethan Page has been probably one of the best characters on TV, and then him just having this match and and then highlighting the shit out of Dr. Wagner Jr. as well. Like I think he got to show his prowess and what makes him the champion over there as well. So I really enjoyed the match, and probably was my favorite match of the night.
Also, was his mask Santos' father's mask?
No, it was
Because
for
it
Rey
looked like the
Mysterio.
same. Huh?
It was the
No, no,
Phantom.
no. The Phantom for Rey Mysterio?
Yeah.
Which Rey Mysterio? The senior?
No, Rey Mysterio, Halloween Havoc.
That's not the same mask. You need to look at it again. He had the black. The face of the mask is black. So was that because you see the white and the black?
He
It looked like the Phantom from Santos. From
It does
Santos. I
look
think
like
that
does
was
look
that
like
his rival?
Phantasm. So Dr. Wagner pretty much posted the Rey Mysterio mask.
Okay,
So it was supposed to look like the Phantom.
just a regular Phantom,
Yeah,
not to the wrestlers. Okay,
yeah.
that's
He was not gonna get
funny.
the. He was not gonna do like the whole thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
All right.
but I know it looks like Phantasm, which is
Yeah.
Sanso Escobar. It did 100% look like him. So I get what I 100% get what you're looking at too, because I was looking at his mask as well, and I was like, is this supposed to be Ray or is it supposed to be that? But
Mhm.
even he declared it was a Rey Mysterio tribute.
Okay.
He
All
was
right.
just trying to match the colors because again his mask is a little different than what Rey Mysterio does. He's not gonna do a full Rey Mysterio mask. He's gonna design it with his. So and then the crown is what puts it as Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
He did
I
have the crown
got
on it.
you. I got you.
So yeah, it was supposed to be Halloween Havoc Rey Mysterio, which Halloween Havoc was the pay per view. So yes, I thought it was a great match. Again, my match of the night. So I'm on 4-7-5 with it. North American Championship Women's Title. Zara versus
No, this is Aria.
Zaria. I did say your name right. Versus Blake Monroe.
She got for having a friend. I'm I'm just saying I don't know why Soul Brooker was ringside with a crutch. That's just like a bullseye to that evil ass bitch Blake Monroe. That's all I gotta say.
I feel like no one knows how evil she is. I don't think they tuned into AEW.
I guess not. I guess not.
She
But
did
they
some
don't.
shady shit over there.
She tried to kill people. She's legitimately evil.
Yeah. I
So I think that Zarya went into the match with a handicap. That's all I gotta say.
yeah.
So and she showed what happens when you got a big old handicap and that girl sees it. So it's a wrap.
Um I the funny
I'm
thing is
gonna give it 4.25.
you 4 to 5. I'll go 4.
Mm-hmm.
I did like the everyone thought that Soroka was trying to was betraying her, and then she popped her shoulder back into socket.
That's weird. Why would I guess it's just a different generation. Nobody's seen Lethal Weapon.
No, I don't think so.
It's messed up. Like I didn't think that at all. I knew what she was doing
Yeah.
because of Riggs.
Yes.
Somebody's got to pop your shoulder back.
But it was a good match. Blake Monroe's your new North American Women's Champion.
They tried and are trying everything in the world to make Zaruka fall apart. Stop it. Stop it, HBK. I know it's you.
NXT Women's Championship JC Jane versus Tatum Paxley. I think this was my second favorite match. I think this was on par with the North American title match.
For me, I think this is the match of the night because I'm biased. So I just wanted to see Tatum win, and she won. That's it. That's all I needed. The match was great, and it didn't need to be great. If she was gonna win anyway, I would have been happy. But it was good. I like Tatum had some awesome year, and then even the way they got rid of everybody in the color was just like, fuck that. It's
yeah,
gonna come back anyway. What you gonna do? Because I think it also is kind of funny. One group has three girls, right? The other one has like two big ass dudes in it. It's like,
yeah,
and I love when they came back. They got like the girls jumped on their backs.
yeah.
And it was just like they were still walking to the ring. So that was actually pretty funny. And the way again, I told you when I look back at it, freaking JC was like, "I'm taking something home. I don't care if it's just a tooth." She punched the shit out that girl. That's all I gotta say. So if if Tatum gets betrayed, I understand. But she
I
took a hell
agree.
of a hit.
Yeah, because she took a bullet
That
right
was
to the
a
mouth.
straight up bullet.
Tatum Paxley, your no women's NXT Women's Champion. I'm very happy for her. Yeah, I'll tie this with the North American title match. This is a 4-5 for me.
This one survived.
And then our Broken Rules. I thought we were almost done. Broken Rules NXT Championship match. Broken Hardys versus Dark State, or I'm gonna call them Green State.
Well, I will say they almost died. The big guy almost got murdered by Matt Hardy, and then freaking Jeff almost killed him. The noises he was making. Jesus, Jeff. How many more times you gonna do that?
3 more times.
Yeah, I mean,
He has he. You don't have much of a year left, so I'll say 3 more times by the end of the year.
ugh, ugh,
They still got that TNA title, so
ugh. He sounded like somebody ran over.
yeah,
Terrible, terrible. I thought it was all right though. It just was. There was just too many spots in the match where they you see what they were going for and it didn't connect. You know what I mean?
yeah, I agree.
So that I would give it 2.75.
I give credit for Green State
But
for being
again,
Green
the other
State.
thing is
Yeah,
also too, you have to remember in that match that Jeff is crazy. So not everything Jeff did seemed to make sense to the safety of his fellow man. That's all I'm
yeah.
gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
So Green State, I'm gonna call them. At least I say they gave character work and they used all 4 people because it was no DQ match.
Hmm.
The one thing I was very disappointed with, I thought it was gonna be like a broken heart, Hardy compound match, and I would have loved that more than what they got.
That's true. That's true.
Yo, you should have just brought them to the compound and have a whole horror movie with that.
Well, I don't know why they didn't just have it in the back or something.
Yeah,
Like in because it's just you would think they were gonna be outside or something. Yeah,
yeah, because you
or in
brought
a
these.
cemetery or yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
cause you could have just been the regular ass Hardy Boys doing this. You didn't have to go to the whole Broken State. If you're gonna go to Broken State, I want the compound match.
Or there wasn't enough broken stuff in the match. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like there wasn't enough little pieces from the compound and little cameos or
Yeah,
nothing like
yeah.
that. So it just came off like a regular
No rebel, no
TLC.
kids,
Yeah, no kids. Yeah, no babies. Yeah, no little.
no.
No, what's his name?
I
The groundskeeper,
yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
Senor Benjamin. Yeah,
Senor
Senor
Benjamin,
Benjamin.
no Senor Benjamin or nothing. So no droid, the droid and
Oh
shit
yeah,
and like that.
no kiddie
Vanguard
pool with
one,
the water.
Vanguard
With the
one.
water.
Yeah.
Say a kiddie pool with the water from the lake of reincarnation or
Yeah.
something. It's nothing.
So when you brought this to me and then this is what you have, I was like a little disappointed with it. So
I
I
get
was already disappointed going into the match because I was like, oh, it's gonna be a regular hardcore tag team match. That's all. I wanted in the compound. I wanted the characters. I wanted the character work, and maybe I would have liked Dark State more if they actually worked the character work with them. So that was my only issue. I'm at a two with that match.
Mhm.
I wanted more. And the main event was NXT Championship match. You have Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams.
I love it. This one I'm straight up give a 4 or 5. I thought it was a good uphill battle for Ricky because Trick came out the gates whooping that man's ass, and he kept trying his hardest to put him through a table. That was hilarious,
Yeah,
which made more sense because of the last NXT.
yeah,
He's just like, I'm gonna put you through a table. So that part had me dying from the beginning of the match. And it was just solid all the way through.
yeah. And Saints wins and retains the title. I'm at a four with this match. I thought the women's championship match should have main evented, just because the big spotlight on Tatum Paxley winning. I think the crowd would have been bigger with that. But beyond that, I thought it was a solid match. I didn't like the way he won.
I guess I can see that.
Yeah.
I guess I can see that.
But other than that, it was solid. Saints is still your champion, so yeah, I'll go for. Overall show, I'll go B plus.
I guess I would have to go A minus.
All right, that's all right. And all right, podcast we listened to. Um, Natty was on Chris Van Vliet last week. That was actually a really good cast, and it talked about her book. And I'm actually interested in actually reading the book. So when it comes out, I'm gonna try to get the audio one because I rather do. I could easily do the audio just walking around and shit. Um, but she talked about a lot of the stories of the Heart Dungeon, of the family, and all that stuff. So it was actually a really good cast. I did listen to Broken Busted Open for the reviews and stuff like that too, and the whole changing the guard of Seth Rollins losing the title and everything. Do we have any other cast? Oh, shout outs to Major Wrestling for your podcast. They had a bunch of stuff shown at New York Comic Con. They kind of highlighted everything and then went from there. So there you go. Oh, and listen to EO Sky on CCV as well. TVV. That was actually a good conversation. And shout outs to EO Sky Wrestling Mardi Gras yesterday. Or day before yesterday. Yesterday morning. There you go. That was a really good match. Did you guys watch the full match?
No.
I saw it. It was. I gotta. I'll find the link. I'll send it to you. It was really good. Like
Mm-hmm.
really good. I'm surprised both of them have a neck after the match, but it was really good. So definitely check that out. Mardi Go. And all right, we have the wrestling retrospect, and it's your pick. Who you have?
Uh, let's see. Okay. Because I know nothing about her character or why she's so popular. Did we do AJ Lee?
No, we have not, and we even said it that this is the reason why we haven't done AJ Lee yet because we don't know nothing about like you didn't know nothing about her.
All right.
So
So now there we go.
there
Now
we go.
retrospect. Let's learn. Let me learn.
All right, cool. Um, again, when she was actually wrestling It was in an area where it was a mix of bag. There was some good wrestlers, some bad. I'll definitely say one of her big highlights was with Caitlyn. She had a big storyline with her. But yeah, AJ Lee will be our wrestling retrospect. All right, you wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Thank you for listening. Follow us on all social medias. We have Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitch, and TikTok on Mark the Mic. Also follow Red Cycling Week.
Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, and we got a WordPress. Check
Yep,
it out.
yep. Peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the